Good afternoon, guys. Happy New Month. I'm recording this lesson on the 1st of February 2022, the long awaited month, because January literally looks like it is 2 months in one. Yeah. Welcome. Today, this is Brahma Music lesson 4, and we're going to learn about the time signature, something that we talked about in the last lesson. In the lesson 3, we said that we are going to look at it in this lesson. This lesson is too short, yeah? Yeah, it is short just like the previous lesson. We are going to look at the meaning of the time signature. A time signature is a sign used in music to indicate the number of beats in a bar or measure, and which note used to represent a beat. That's the literal meaning of the word time signature. Time signature in music is just a sign like any other, and it is used to indicate the number of beats in a measure or in a bar, and also it has which kind of beat or which type of note is used to represent one beat. That's the meaning of a time signature. There are two types of time signatures. There is a simple time signature, and there is also a time signature called a compound time signature. We are going to first look at the first one. That's the simple time signatures, and here are they. There is 2 4 3 4 4 4 2 8 3 8 4 8 and many others. These are not the you are not only limited to these ones. I wish to say that the 2 4 here is not a fraction. It's not 2 over 4. It's not 3 over 4. It's not 4 4. 4 over 4. It's not 2 over 8. It's 2 4 3 4 4 4 2 8 3 8 and 4 8. It's not a fraction. Get that? And if it was like a fraction, we could call the top numbers the numerator, and the lower ones we could call them the denominator. Now, in the context, like let's consider one time signature 2 4 or maybe 4 4. There's a meaning of the top number, and there's also a meaning of the number below. The top number represents the number of beats in a bar. The top number represents the number of beats in a bar, while the lower number determines or represents the note which is used to represent one beat. Like here, we are seeing there's a G clef, and there's something like an ash. That's called an accidental. It's a sharp. We are going to look at that in the next lesson. Here we are seeing that there is the 4 4. The first 4, which is on top, represents the number of beats per measure. A measure is also called a bar. And the lower 4, or the lower number, any number, if it could be any number, it determines the type of note that gets the beat. So here we had said the quarter note. That 4 there is like saying 1 over 4. So it's a quarter note. A quarter note is a crotchet. Therefore, in this stuff, there are 4 beats represented by the upper 4, and each beat is represented by 1 crotchet, as we are told in the lower number here. There's this one here. We have 2 4 time signature. 2 4 time signature means that the number above represent the number of beats. Therefore, in each bar we shall have 2 beats in it, and the 4 below represents that the crotchet is the note used to represent 1 beat, and a crotchet is a quarter note. That's why we have 4 below, like 1 over 4. If it was 8 below, that means it's an 8th note, which is a quaver. But here is 2 4. Therefore, we are going to have 2 beats, as you see, and 1 beat is represented by 1 crotchet. Therefore, in the first bar here, we are seeing this first crotchet and the second crotchet. After that, there is a measure line or a bar line, which is there, the vertical line. So, which means the first measure or the first bar has 2 beats, 2 crotchet beats. As you see, there are 2 crotchets. In the next bar, after the measure line or the bar line, we are also seeing another two crochets. That means the first crotchet is 1 beat, and the second crotchet is the second beat. And here we have 2 4, which is 2 beats, and 1 beat is a crotchet. That one is fine. We are going to look at this one, 4 4 time signature. The top 4 means the number of beats in a bar, 4 beats in a bar. So in one bar we are going to have 4 beats, and 1 beat is represented by a crotchet. As you see, the 4 there, the lower 4 means it's a quarter note. Therefore, we are going to have 4 crotchets in one bar. There's the first crotchet, second, third, and fourth. After that, we are seeing a bar line, which is dividing there. After measure 1, there's a bar line. Measure 2 also has 4 crotchets, and it literally defines the meaning of this time signature. That's correct. We are going to look at this one. This is triple. triple simple triple time signature. And in this one we have 3 4, the 3 above, and we say that the top number represents the number of bits. So here we are going to have 3 bits in one bar, or in the first bar, also in the second bar, or if this a number of bars ahead, we shall have 3 bits, each 3 bits like that. And we are seeing 4 below. 4 represents a crochet. Therefore we are going to have 3 crochets in one bar. Look at the first measure, or the first bar. We are seeing there are 3 crochets following each other, and after that there is a bar line or a measure line. And after that we are seeing there are 2 crochets which are dotted. The first crochet has a dot in front, which means it's 1 crochet and a half, and the next crochet also has a dot, so it means it's another 1 crochet and a half. So the first half and the second half put together, they make 1 crochet plus the 2 crochets that we are seeing, so they make 3 crochets. That's very correct. Those are just examples of the simple time signature. We are also going to look at the other types of time signatures. Those are the compound time signatures. The compound time signatures are here. There is 6 8, 6 16, 6 4, 9 4, 12 8, 12 4, 9 6, and there are very many more others which are not here. Here, if you can look at the top numbers are 6 6 6, 9 12, 9. There is something common between these numbers or among them. The common thing here is that all these numbers are divisible by 3. So which it's a simple thing to tell us that compound time signature is a time signature. Actually, if we define in terms of how it's divisible by 3, if you want to know that this time signature is compound, try to divide the top number by 3. If it gives you a whole number, that means it's a compound time signature. But there's an exception. An exception is when 3 is on the top. When 3 is at the top, like here, that's a simple time signature. Only for the one which has 3 on top or above on the top number. If the time signature has 3 as a top number, that's a simple time signature. But if it has any other number that is not 3, but that is divisible by 3 on top, that means it's a compound time signature. These are examples of compound time signatures. So if you see 3 4, 3 8, 3 2, all those ones are simple time signatures. But if you see 6 4, 6 8, 6 16, or 9 16, 9 4, 9 2, 12, all those ones are compound time signatures, because they are not, the top number is not 3 and it is divisible by 3. I hope you're getting that. The 6 8 here, the time signature 6 8, it has 6 on top and 8 below. The 8 below represents an eighth note. Eighth note is 1 over 8. That's a quiver. So therefore we are going to have 6 quavers in one bar. Here you can see the first note is a quiver, the second is a quiver, and the third is a quiver. All the 3 have been put together. Those are 3 quavers, and there are other 3 quavers also on the right hand side which have also been put together. So 3 plus 3 makes 6 quavers, and it's exactly what we are seeing in this time signature. That's how a time signature is supposed to be represented in a style. Here there is another one, 9 8. 8 still tells us that the one bit is represented by a quiver still, because a quiver is an eighth note. I hope you remember the second lesson. Second lesson was about notes, and this is what we are going to use here throughout. Compound time signature and simple time signature, all of them require you to understand to have some prior knowledge about the notes. That's how we can make it here. Here we have 9 8, 9 8, and we are saying that the eighth note is a quiver. Therefore we are going to have 9 quiver bits or 9 quiver notes in one measure or in one bar. Here you can count. There are 3. First of all, there are 3 which have been put together using something like a tie or a slab. There are also another 3 and the last 3. So 3 plus 3, 6 plus 3, 9. That's 9. Above them, there is the first 3 which have been tied together can be put together also as one crochet, and a crochet that is dotted. Sorry, let me take some water. Okay, fine, welcome back. You can see the first 3 which have been tied together. There is a crochet above which is dotted. That dotted crochet, a crochet itself is 2 times a quiver. So a quiver is a half of a crochet. If one crochet is there which is dotted, it means it's 1 crochet and a half, and its half of a crochet is a quiver. So the first crochet has to 2 quavers, and the dot is a half of a crochet, which is also a quiver. So there are 3 quavers in it, in each dotted crochet, and we having 3 of them. 3 dotted crochets have 9 quiver knots in them, because one dotted crochet has 3 quiver knots, another one 3, and another one 3. If you add 3 times 3, it gives us 9 quiver knots. You can look at the compound equals to each bit can be divided into 3. Yeah, if in this case we say that the time signature, which is compound, has a top number which is divisible by 3, but not 3 itself. Any other number that is divisible by 3 on top of a time signature, that makes that time signature compound time signature. Here below we are seeing red numbers written compound equals to each bit can be divided into 3. Here we can say, because we are talking about division by 3, we are seeing the 3 dotted crochets. Those are 3 bits, exactly 3 bits, but 1 bit is a dotted crochet which can be divided into 3 by having the quiver knots, which are 3. The second one also is divided into 3 by having 3 quiver knots. The third dotted crochet is also having 3 quiver knots below, which is just the division into 3. That's what the statement means. Anytime signature with 9 as top number is a compound triple meter or compound triple time signature. Yeah, triple is any 3. Triple is 3, duple is 2, quadruple is 4, quintuple is 5, and septuple is 7. On top, we're talking about the top number. These are other examples of time signatures which are compound. There's 9 2, there's 9 4, 9 16. All those ones are there. Let's just look at the conducting patterns. Conducting patterns are how you are conducting your choir, or how you want your tempo to look like using your hands. Yeah, because mostly when you're conducting, you're using hands and you don't use legs. Conducting pattern for 2/4 time signature. 2/4. 2/4 means two. There are 2 bits. For 2/4, 2/2, any that has 2 above. So we are going to have 1 2 1 2. That is down, up, down, up. You can demonstrate using your hand. Down, up, 1 2. Or you can also use right, left, right, left, 1 2 1 2, just using the direction of these arrows here. That's how we can make that one. There's also 3 4. That's a triple time signature. That's 1 coming down, 2 going to your right hand, and 3 going to where you began the 1. So it's like 1 2 3, down, right, up, down, right, up, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. That's how to conduct a triple time signature. 3 4. There's also 4 4. It's called a quadruple time signature. The first one was a simple time signature. This one simple duple. This one is a simple triple, and this one is a simple quadruple. The fourth. So this one is 1 coming downwards, 2 on the left, 3 almost upwards on your right hand side, and then the fourth one is up going to your left hand side. So it's like down across the body, up, down across the body, up, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, down across the body, up, like that. That's how we conduct that one. And I wish to tell you that this lesson was simple as that. This lesson was as short as that. Just time signature and conducting patterns. I wish to remind you that this is Brown Music, and we are happy hosting you. We are wishing you well this month, because this is it's a new month. It's a new day of the month. It is the only month which has exactly 14 times 2, 14 days. That's the first half has 14 days, and the second half also has 14 days. That is 28 days, and it's exactly 4 weeks without an addition of any single day above them. Thank you very much for watching. I wish you subscribe.